Start making huge winning trades such as this one right here on bit.com. It's my favorite cryptocurrency exchange and has extremely low fees. They also have very big savings APY up to 30% for new users, and it's actually going to be increasing soon. And finally, make sure to deposit and start trading now. Over here, you can earn rewards just for depositing, so make sure to not miss out on this. And I will be leaving a link to bit.com in the description of this video. Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back in with another cryptocurrency video. Today we're going to be talking about the market as a whole, and we saw obviously a fairly big drop in both stocks and cryptos in the last week or two. Can we recover here? Are we going to drop down lower? We're going to be taking a look at some of the charts, also going through some news pieces. I also wanted to point out that as far as stocks are concerned, which has been in a way causing further downside for cryptos, today specifically we saw quite a big drop and then we got a bounce. However, if we look at the past even 5 days, we are down significantly here. So big drop in the stock market and by stock market standards, and of course crypto is feeling the heat from that as well, on top of the whole UST Luna fiasco. That is sort of a combined effect that is causing a lot of bearishness. And actually, as we're going to see in one of the articles here, the S&P 500 is now officially in a bear market as of today. So obviously, a lot of people take time to fully make the call that we're in a bear market. You could have already seen this in the past few weeks, but now it is official. And obviously, this is going to be, not positive for crypto. In fact, if we look at, which cryptos are green, we mainly see stablecoins like BUSD. And in terms of stablecoins, the ones that I am the most bullish on right now, and I shouldn't even say the word bullish, I think are maybe the safest right now. And this is not financial advice, but obviously things like UST have imploded. And now the question is, which ones are safe? We saw UST start to depeg a little bit, USDT, and there's some fear around that. So personally, the ones that I feel are on the safer side are USDC, DAI, and BUSD. Those would be the three that I would say are fairly safe right now. I don't think USDT is as safe as it once was, so I am trying to avoid holding any USDT as possible. It's not the easiest thing to not hold USDT in crypto because it's so common, but I think that you're better off with some of the other alternatives, or even holding something like Bitcoin potentially, or obviously cash. So that is sort of my point of view there. And in terms of the news pieces, we can see that Bitcoin options data suggests bearish sentiment among investors. This is just a little tidbit that could push us more towards seeing that, big money is making bets towards crypto dropping. We saw the downside in altcoins as well as Bitcoin. Also, we know that there are a lot of risks in terms of regulation for crypto as a whole, but now specifically with the whole stablecoin stuff. This is really going to be getting sort of cracked down on. And, the UK authority said that they were going to regulate that. And I think we're going to see a lot of volatility in crypto in general, and also a lot of fear and worries around the stable coins. So that's why I said, right, if you're going to be in any stable coins right now, make sure to pick the right ones, because we could see one, if not several, depeg or get cracked down on, regulated. I don't even know what could happen, but now is not the safest time to be in stable coins. I want to talk about this article here, Avalanche of Crypto, that I hold a lot of. Unfortunately has had a pretty big drop. If we go and look here, down 3.9% in the last 7 days. That is actually a bit worse than most other cryptos. And overall, right, it's under $30. Very, very ugly sight to see such a good blockchain under $30, but it is what it is, right? We are in a bear market now. So that is the reality of the situation. And finally, let's take a look at the actual chart here. So right now for Ethereum, we do have this support that we put in at around $1,920. In fact, we've been putting in higher lows from this level. However, we're on a bit of a edge of a cliff here, because if we fall below that support level, we've got one little bit of resistance at that sort of $1,700 level, and after that, right, it's pretty much going to be a lot of downside. We could even go as low as upper $700, call it $800. In terms of, you know, the amount of support we have after the $1,700 level, there's a very big gap, and that is very similar to Bitcoin. Actually, before I move over the Bitcoin chart, I did want to point out, could we bounce here? Yes, it's possible. You know, we do have support in this area, like I said. I don't see this being, you know, the type of bottom where we're just gonna fly out of here. We may get back to $2,300 or so, bounce up and down, but overall, right, I think we're gonna see that flush happen. Everything is pointing towards that with both stocks and cryptos, to be honest. Now, if we go ahead and look at, you know, Bitcoin over here, pretty similar story, where, you know, if we zoom out, we can see that we have a very, very big drop down to 20K as a potential target, or even lower down to 15, 10, 12K. You know, we have a lot of downside ahead because we just don't have that much support following the 26K area, which is barely much support at all, by the way. So really, if anything, Bitcoin here looks extremely bearish, and we're actually not even really on any support level as we are with Ethereum. Is that going to make a difference? Not necessarily, because I think that they're both going to drop. I am, you know, more positive on Bitcoin and Ethereum. The only crypto I really feel safe, you know, holding and maybe even buying is Bitcoin right now, and literally no other crypto. And even that, right, I'm trying to slow down, go back into more cash. So that is sort of what I'm doing. But like I said, looking at the actual chart gives you that information that you need, where, you know, us getting back to 35K and getting back into the upper range right now, that just seems completely impossible. In fact, what we're seeing unfold is really a continuation of a head and shoulders pattern here that's been playing out. So right there is the head and shoulders pattern, and as you can see, we're seeing the brunt of that now, especially now below 30K, where we're probably just going to start sinking down to 20K, and you know, the drop could even accelerate in the next few days or next few weeks. Overall, very bearish sentiment here. I don't see many catalysts that could create any lasting move higher right now in the short to medium term for crypto. And trust me, I wish there was, but unfortunately, with everything that's going on and the situation with stocks, it doesn't look likely. And like I said, right, we know our levels that we need to get back above. Call it 35K for BTC to even have a hint of bullishness, and for Ethereum, I'd say we need to get back above 2,500 to even start turning bullish again. And both those options seem borderline impossible right now for me. Not financial advice, just my own opinion. I did want to give you a bit of a market roundup here, and hopefully this helped clear things up. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. I'll see you next time.